Hello, Happy New Year! Hope you've had a wonderful Christmas and New Year. It is January 2020. We're in a new decade. It's crazy. I'm just making a little vid today as I kind of wanted to sum up No Makeup November, which I did in November obviously. If you didn't know, I decided not to wear makeup for the whole month of November, and I always meant to finish it off with a video and then I never did. So it's a little bit late, but better late than never is what I think. So yeah, give you a bit of background. Before November I was wearing makeup like every day. And then did No Makeup November, which was tricky. And then it ended, and I've worn makeup about 4 times since then. So in about a month, I've worn it about 4 times. Once so the first time I wore it was to my husband, to John T's little birthday, which went out for some drinks with some friends. And I wore it then. And to be honest, I felt so self-conscious. When I was doing No Makeup November, I wasn't really, like when you go to the bathroom sometimes you just look in the mirror and, you know, touch up your makeup if you're wearing some, but because I wasn't, I kind of just didn't look in the mirror as much, probably. When I went out, on this first time I'd worn makeup, I just felt really self-conscious and was like worrying, like, oh, what is it going to run? Is my foundation going to go blotchy or whatever? So I didn't really enjoy it, and I got home and I just thought, why am I doing this? I looked at myself in the mirror and I didn't recognise myself because I wasn't wearing loads or anything, and obviously I'd seen myself wearing makeup a lot of times before, but I don't know, I just didn't look like me, and I just took it off and I felt so good. Just have my fresh face, and it just made me realise that I quite like the way I look, and I think not wearing makeup for a whole month and choosing to do that made me, I don't know, appreciate different things about myself that I maybe didn't see before. Made me just appreciate who I was, and that people kind of can just take it or leave it. I don't know. Like wearing mascara, I feel like my eyes actually look nicer without it on. I don't know. Little things like that. Actually taking makeup off that night was nice, and it was a strange experience. I did wear makeup again a few more times after that, like to a work Christmas thing, and it might have been the only other time. Maybe to something else, to a friend's birthday thing, I can't remember. And the other times it wasn't like the first time. I didn't feel as self-conscious, but I just haven't felt the need to wear makeup any other time. And I know I said in my other video that my skin had got better, and it's kind of got a bit worse again. I don't know, probably eating lots of bad food, well, good food, but food that is spot inducing over Christmas made my skin a bit not as great, but didn't matter. Don't know, I wore a bit of concealer if I felt the need. I felt a bit insecure about it, but I feel that if I let myself hide all my flaws, it's kind of a vicious cycle of the less you see your flaws, the more you want to hide them, and then you just want to hide them more, and you can get worried about people seeing them. And actually to intentionally take that time that I did to just have my face as it is and not be able to hide anything made me realise that it's really not that scary to go outside with a spot or with a bit of red or anything, and people don't look at you differently and treat you bad because you might think you look a bit more ugly than if you'd put makeup on. It's actually fine. And that's so great. And I'm so happy that I decided to do this challenge, because I just feel much happier in myself. You know, I could wear makeup right now, but I'm choosing not to because I don't want to. So yeah, you might not like looking at my face a bit shiny or a bit red or bags on my eyes, spots, whatever, but it actually is just me, and I'm not saying I'm not going to wear makeup again, because I'm sure I will sometimes, but I'm going to try just every day, on a normal day, just to be myself, be natural. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it really. My no makeup experience has resulted in that, and it's great. I really recommend you try it, even if it's just, I don't know, just losing one part of your makeup routine or cutting it down for a bit. I don't know, it really is a freeing experience, I would say, and it's going to save me a lot of time and money not wearing it so much, which is good. So that was a fun way to end the year and the decade. I've kind of been looking back on the last decade and thinking how far I've come. So I'm 27 now, so 10 years ago I was 17, about to go to uni. Wow, I've just changed so much. It's mad, and when I think about it, I think the biggest way that I've changed is that what I care about is really different. So 10 years ago, I was so bothered about what other people thought of me. I went through a phase, I was probably in the phase exactly 10 years ago of I became really obsessed with the way that I looked and my body, and I literally remember Google searching, what is the perfect body? How to get the perfect body? I was in a bad place where I thought if I wasn't beautiful and if people didn't think I was attractive, then what was the point? That was where my worth came from, I suppose. And my thoughts now are just so different. I'm a bit bigger than I was then. I'm obviously not taking as much care in my appearance and not trying to hide my flaws, and I still care what people think, but in a different way, in that I want people, you know, back then if someone had said to me, oh, you're so beautiful, or oh, you look well fit, or oh, my mate thinks you look real nice, or I don't know, anything like that, I would have just totally been overwhelmed and oh my goodness, I feel so special. And if people didn't say things like that or said nothing negative, I would have felt awful, and I still would now if people said mean things. But actually I would so much rather somebody said, oh, Abby, you are so kind, or you are so loving, you're such a good friend, you're so honest, or anything about my character. I just feel is so much more important, and that is a lesson that I've learned, and it's taken a long time, and I still do feel insecure. I definitely do not have it all sorted, but I just, what I value in myself has really changed, and changed for the better, I think. I think it's so much more important to care about who you are and how people see you as a person as opposed to how they see you physically. You know, I'd much rather people valued my character than my face, basically, because, you know, I'm just going to get older now, heading towards 30, and then probably already past my peak, I don't know. I can't fix that unless I have lots of plastic surgery or something, but even then, I can't stay looking my best forever, but I can keep trying to be the best version of me, and that's what I'm going to try and do. And looking forward to the next decade, I hope to change more and to grow more. I haven't really done New Year's resolutions because normally I make those and then break them immediately and then feel bad about myself. So I'm not going to do that, but just general thoughts for the year ahead. I just want to grow myself. I want to know more about God's plan for my future. I'm really excited to see where He's going to take me and Jonty. And obviously all the credit for where I am now totally goes to God, who is the rock of my life and changed my life. I always believed in God, but I definitely walked away from Him for quite a few years, and when I came back to Him in 2013, it just changed everything, changed my perspective, my view of myself and of people around me, and He led me to my lovely husband, and I just feel so blessed. And the amazing thing is He's available for everybody, so I recommend checking Him out. Yeah, God's good, and I'm so grateful for where I am now. Still have a lot to work on, definitely, but life is good. There's good days, there's bad days, but yeah, having my faith is a very important part of my life, so that's good. Yeah, that's all from me for now. Thanks for watching. I hope to do more videos this year. That is a hope for me. Not a New Year's resolution, but a hope that I plan to do. So please do subscribe and like and comment, you know, all those things we have to say. And I'll see you next time. Happy New Year. Bye.